Yeah, that's how we're gonna start this one. I'm out here. Finished a bit of a run. And now I'm getting some steps in. Just trying to get that cardio going. And figure I'd take an opportunity while I'm walking it back to express my thoughts. And you know, I think it's late night right now. It's probably like, dang, it's like 9:30. But I'm out here trying to get it in. So kind of the thoughts I had, because when you're out here in the darkness and shit, you start to think about, you know, all the things that's happening and what you're doing in your life. And, you know, it's kind of what this channel is about. What I'm trying to do is document my own journey to get to where I want to be. And then also at the same time, maybe influence or help some other guys in that midlife era to do the same thing. And I think that, you know, you get to nights like this, right? I worked all day, freaking tired, ran the kids around. And it's like 9 o'clock and I'm like, dang, you know, I gotta keep it up. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep it moving. You know, so I'm just trying to stick with it. You know, try to get to that next successful thing. You know, that next thing is like, I know when I weigh myself in the morning, I'm gonna be a little bit lighter. You know, I'll be able to sleep good tonight because I did my cardio, you know, and I don't know, I feel accomplished, you know, getting it done. You know, maybe it wasn't the best time, maybe I wasn't fast, but none of that shit matters. All that matters is you got it here, you got your steps in, you try to test yourself, get your heart rate up, just keep it pushing. So, but I had a thought, you know, and before I went on my run, like, I felt pretty down, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like, not really sad or nothing, but I don't know, just them days that you just ain't in the mood. It's like everything's annoying. And that's what really pushed me to say, you know what, I need to go, I need to run from it. I need to fight through it. But I'm the type of person, I gotta go do that on my own. Like, I can't be around a bunch of people. I can't, you know, because it just sticks with me. It just stays annoying. So, you know, I'm out here just trying to run from my problems for a little bit and make me feel a little better. And then it sparked this. Jump on my phone, speak my words, and kind of just put it out there. So I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet. I don't want to go too long because I'm probably even gonna edit this. I'm just gonna throw it up. But it kind of ties into what I'm trying to do, you know. I want it to be uncut. I want it to be like truthful. So you guys really see the real deal when it comes to, you know, fathers and men older really trying to make something happen. Like, this shit ain't easy. Like, some people can't just hop into a gym, you know what I mean? I'm not really that one. I work at home, you know. I go out here for the run and do it when it's difficult. You know, I'm not trying to go in the gym and just half-ass it because, like, I'm looking around and people start talking to you because they know you. Now, I go out here and do my own thing. But I figure one big thing I was thinking about was, like I said in the beginning, I was kind of unhappy. Like, I don't even know if I want to call it unhappy. Like I said, I was just in a mood. And, you know, I feel like as a man, you know, or anybody with responsibility, it don't matter what you feel. It doesn't really matter. It don't matter if you're happy. It don't matter if you're sad. It doesn't matter, you know, if you had a good day or a bad day. You know, you got to go out there and go out there and make that shit happen. I don't know if I'm really putting the words together right, but definitely trying to say, like, yo, it doesn't matter. Shit don't matter. Your feelings, you know, what happened that day, what's going on, you stressed, you not stressed, you happy, you sad. It shouldn't deter you from the work. You know, I've been starting to focus on that more lately, is like, just get to work. Get to work and get that shit done. That's why I'm out here right now. So, if there's anything that you could take away from this, and like I said, I'm trying to make it short, is fuck your feelings. Because the feelings is what got you where you're at anyway. You know, you was like, oh man, you know, I feel like a little hungry. So you ate some shit. Oh, I feel like having this. So you ate the cookies. You know, I feel like, you know, going out. So you spent the money. You know, I feel like I want this or I want that. So you cheated. You know. But you notice, whenever you were saying you feel like, you wasn't saying, I feel like going to the gym. Well, I feel like working out. You don't never say that. What do you say? You say, I have to work out. I gotta go to the gym. And that's the way you say it, because it's a chore. It's a chore for you. Because it has nothing to do with your feelings. You go over there with your feelings, and you're going to be like, yeah, you know, I feel like partying. I feel like having fun. You know? My grandfather used to say, oh boy, with the whole voice and everything, oh boy, I got a taste for eclairs. You know, and it's like, it's a feeling. You know, when he was at his sickest, it was a feeling. He was like, instead of saying, man, I feel like going out here and walking like I'm supposed to, like the doctor tells me. But he didn't do that. And it didn't help. You know, so. What up? You out here too, boy? Yes, sir. We out here. We both out here.
Yes, sir.
All right, dude. Hey, that's some crazy shit. Just made my video better. Cool ass dude. You know, and that dude probably happy right now. You know, seemed like a young guy. He ain't really out here for exercise. He's probably just trying to get to his girl's house or some shit. But he out here living his life, being happy. You know, so I'm out here too. You know what? That even made me feel better. You know, it's just cool as hell. And that's part of the reason why I even want to do this YouTube shit, is because just that connection You know, there's so much shit going on in the world today. That's a whole nother story. So much shit going on. And you worried about your bills. You worried about money. You worried about if you're still going to have your job the next day. You know, worried about when the next dollar is going to come. If you could feed your kids and shit. You know. And I'm over here on little YouTube just talking about losing some weight. It makes you realize, like, your problems could be so much worse. The fact that I get to go out here and film myself walking and jogging and talk to you guys about, you know, bettering yourselves and what I'm doing, what I'm trying to focus on. That's like just blessed, you know? So you feel like, oh man, whatever it is you're going through, you're feeling like, oh damn, I got bills, I got money issues, I got family issues, I got relationship issues. You know, whatever it is that you got going on, believe me, it could be so much worse. But like I said in my first video, if you ain't watch it, that shit creeps up on you. Because what it is you day after day. Day after day, you out here sitting on the couch. You know, I was doing that shit too. Usually right now, I'd be sitting on the couch, I eat my dinner, and I watch some YouTube. That's what I'd be doing right now. But instead, I say, you know what, let me trade that time and level it up to, let me get a cardio workout in. Let me, you know, for a few days, reduce my calories. Like, I don't need to be on a crazy diet right now. I got shit I could lose. So I just go out here, get my cardio up. If I miss a meal, who gives a shit? I don't care. It don't even matter. Because the next day I'm gonna go have healthy breakfast or healthy lunch or healthy dinner, and whatever the day brings is what the day brings. Because when we was back in the day, you wasn't eating 3 square meals a day. That wasn't happening. And now you're out here talking about, oh, I'm hungry, you know, I gotta have fried chicken and I gotta have the greasy shit because you can't control yourself. Nah. Because your feelings. So that's the message for today. Fuck your feelings and do what the fuck you gotta do. So I guess I'm gonna end it there. Raw and uncut, baby. I hope it helps. I hope you, the person that catches this video, I hope that whatever time it is where you at, if you're about to go to sleep, if you're just waking up, I hope that you see this. And I hope that it sparks you to go do what the fuck you gotta do today. That's what I hope. Because I did mine. I'm one up on you already. I'm one up on you. Consider this the start of the competition. I want every single person that watches my shit to be competitive. And I want them to call me out. And I want them to tell me what they did. And I want them to say, hey, you went 1 mile, I went 2 miles. You know? Your video was 15 minutes long. My video was 30 minutes long. You know, you vlogged 1 day or 2 days in a row. I vlogged a week straight. Because we got these phones and I could be doing this shit every day. Like, screw the fancy camera and all the editing and shit. I just do this. I'm just gonna talk and spit my shit. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm headed towards 15 minutes right now, so I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna leave you with that. Go ahead and do your shit, boy. And I'll catch you later.